AFTV, time to get into the player ratings. What a wonderful performance. I'm gutted that I weren't at the game. Obviously, Cecil and James did the game today. I had to sit it out in the studio, but it was great doing it in the studio with Lee and the guys and seeing a great performance by Arsenal. Yeah, it's Norwich. We're supposed to win. But when you go away in the Premier League, keep a clean sheet and put 5 goals past the team, brilliant. As Lee Judges said in his interview, ruthless by Arsenal. Absolutely ruthless. So let's get into the player ratings. Starting off with the goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale didn't really have anything to do. Did he even have a save, a proper save to make in the game? I don't think so. It was really just, an easy evening for him. And everything that he did have to do, he executed well, played out from the back well, moves it quickly as we know he always does. 7 out of 10, safe, clean sheet, job done. Moving to right back, Ben White stepping in at right back. We had no right back today. All right backs got COVID. COVID just said, right, I'm attacking right backs today. That's what COVID said. I'm attacking right backs only. No Tomiyasu, no Cedric, not even Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Chambers as well. Nobody to play right back, and Ben White stepped in. We know he's played right back before at Brighton. He had a few little moments where he was sloppy. There was one moment where he played in, I think it was Pookie, and Holding got back and covered him well. Could have been different. We could have conceded from that. So he looked a little bit shaky at right back. But there was a couple other times when he did mess up that he recovered well. So I'm not going to mark him down too harshly. It's hard to step into a position that you haven't played for a long time. I'll give him a 6 out of 10 today. Didn't really get forward much. He just concentrated on defending and we kept a clean sheet. So 6 out of 10 for him. Rob Holding, I thought, was solid at centre-back. As I said, there was that time when he covered that error by Ben White where he did really, really well and was just generally solid in the game. Didn't put a foot wrong. 7 out of 10. Got to be the same for Gabriel as well. Again, very quiet day for them, but, marshalled, was it Sargent very well? Marshall Sargent very well, right? Also dealt with Pookie, who can be dangerous. Solid by Gabriel. One of the best centre-backs in the Premier League for me, definitely. 7 out of 10 for him as well. And then at left back, Kieran Tierney I thought was brilliant today. Scored a brilliant goal. That settled the nerves, got it at 2-0. Defended solidly, got forward well, was strong. Just everything that we know about Kieran Tierney. He was excellent today. 8 out of 10 for him. Really good performance. Thomas Partey, I thought today, had a very, very good game in midfield. Solid, kept it ticking. It was just that solid foundation upon everything that Arsenal built today. And I thought he played really, really well. Starting to, last few games, I'm starting to see the Thomas Partey that we want to see. Very good performance by him. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Xhaka, again, solid foundation. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Got himself a bit stupidly booked to another one of Xhaka moments where he lost his head a bit. But solid. I'll give him a 7 as well because the midfield, he did well. Martin Odegaard in front of them I thought was sensational today. Couple of assists, great assists. The way he moves the ball, he's everywhere. He's buzzing around. He's got vision. He's got skill. He's fast becoming an important player in this team. When they talk about captaincy, listen, you can see that in the future. You really can. Really good performance by Martin Odegaard today. Close to being my man of the match, but I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. But very, very good performance by him today. Martinelli worked his socks off today. Didn't get the goal or anything like that. I noticed that every time he got the ball, they doubled up, even tripled up on him because they knew how dangerous he was. But again, look at the first goal. It's him who's like almost back on the halfway line, winning the ball over on the other side of the pitch that leads to the build-up for our goal. This guy is infectious. He works hard, and he's been superb since he's come in. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 as well. No, sorry, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for Martinelli. Played really, really well, but no goal for him today. Lacazette, link-up play was very good. Wasn't his best of games, But scored the penalty. Loved that because he missed the last one. Guy that doesn't really miss many penalties, but he said, you know what, give me the ball. I'm going to step up as a senior player. I will take the penalty, and he buried it. And his link-up play was very good in the second half. 7 out of 10 for Alexander Lacazette. Led from the front, captain's performance. Saka, my man of the match. Brilliant. 2 great goals, great finishes, but unplayable today. Like he's been in the last couple of games. Picking the ball up. You don't know whether he's going to come inside or outside. He can cut in, he can go out. He's dangerous playing on that right-hand side. He really is. I think we got to credit Mikhail Arteta because, you know, before he was always playing out on the left-hand side or more centrally. But since he sort of put Saka on the right, he has been fantastic. Earlier on in the season, wasn't as clinical as he should have been, but now he's getting his shooting boots on. And 2 more goals for him today. Fantastic performance. 9 out of 10 for Saka. My man of the match today for certain. Moving on to the subs. I think 11 outfield players. Yes. Moving on to the subs. Emile Smith-Rowe comes on, gets his standard goal. I'll give him a standard 8. Brilliant again. Fantastic player, man. You know, this guy, how many goals has he scored? We wanted goals from midfield. He's delivering goals from midfield. He's not whinging being on the bench. He knows that he'll be back in the team soon. He knows when he comes on, he's got a job to do. And who wants to face somebody like him when you're losing and he's coming off the bench? Great performance again by Emile Smith-Rowe. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Mohamed El Neni came on, was solid. Just, you know, looked after the ball well. Just sensible play by an experienced player, which is what you want to see. And this guy is another guy that has really responded to Mikhail Arteta in this squad. Well done to him. 7 out of 10 for him. And the other sub was... Who's the other sub? I'm trying to think. Who's the other sub who came on? Pepe. Didn't really get a long time to do much. I'm going to give him a standard 5 because he didn't really get a long time to do much. But yeah, hopefully we'll see a bit more of him over the next coming games. Mikhail Arteta today. 2 years in the job to today. It's been up and down. He's won the FA Cup, but it's 2 8th place finishes. But if he can get us into the top 4 this year, wow, I'll be marking him high come the end of the season. But I thought again today, team selection, perfect. All right, we had the setback with the COVID for the right backs, put Ben White in there. Clean sheet, 5-0 away from home. What more can you ask? 9 out of 10 for Mikhail Arteta. Referee today, I don't know if we could add a penalty in that game for a handball, but I'm being a bit greedy. On the whole, he dealt with the game okay. Tried to make it flow. He was quite consistent with the cards he gave out. So the referee, 7 out of 10. And the fans, I weren't actually at the game, but, you know, I'm going to give them a high mark anyway. To go all the way to Norwich on Boxing Day, feel the end, as we always do. 9 out of 10 for those fans. Big up James, big up Cecil, big up all the fans who went to the game. And listen, happy days. We go into the next game against Wolves. I was thinking, boy, players are going to be knackered, shattered. Who are we going to have to rest? Listen, when you're going on the back of the 5-0, the adrenaline's rushing. You can't wait for that next game. I'd start the same team, bar any injury, and hopefully we get a right back in. But well done to Arsenal. Brilliant performance.